Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, Karma Served Your Ass Tarot. If you are new here, welcome. Today we will be doing a reading for Cancer. You can have Cancer anywhere in your chart. Just check your placements. Um, we'll be getting messages. Well, we'll be getting one message from the Lantern Oracle, which is this deck right here. We will see what the message is, and then we'll be getting messages from the Seasons of the Witch deck, okay? I have already meditated over the energy, so let's get right into it, all right? Let me shuffle these cards and see what Spirit has to say for Cancer. What Lantern Oracle message do you have for Cancer today, Spirit? What's the message for Cancer? What's the message for Cancer from the Lantern Oracle? What's the message for Cancer? What's the message for Cancer? Ooh. So instead of one card, we got two. We got false beliefs. False beliefs, y'all. Oh, let me read what it says. And it came out in reverse. It says, once the untruths that we believe about ourselves are illuminated, so are the ways we can release the false limitations they confine us to. And I'm going to put this card right here like this. The second card that we got voice, and it came out in the reverse too. It says, you are here to be known, so speak and be seen. So somebody hasn't been speaking up. All right. Now, each of these cards do have a certain message. We'll get right into those and we'll read those. And then, like I said, we'll be getting some messages from the Seasons of the Witch deck. This is the deck, y'all. I love this deck. Okay, so let's hop right off into it. We'll read the first card, which is the false beliefs. It's number 13. So let's see what they say. It says, our unhelpful core beliefs are predominantly invisible. So are the ways they influence our experience of reality. Our false beliefs act as tinted lenses that harmfully distort our perception of the world, others, what is possible, and ourselves. For example, you might believe the falsehood that you are not good enough, that you are unlovable, or that you are bad. Such inaccurate convictions will inform how you make sense of your experience as well as influence the impossibly high or dangerously low standards you have for yourself, others, and relationship dynamics. False beliefs have the potential to be particularly dangerous because we cannot see when others are using them to manipulate and take advantage of us. Our false beliefs blinds us to what we allow into our lives and how we co-create or even perpetually repeat an unwanted, toxic, or even potentially dangerous situation. When we can see how our thoughts, feelings, and choices contribute to what is happening for us, we have the key to set ourselves free. Upon learning to see what clearly and truthfully it is in Upon learning to see clearly and truthfully, it is up to us to replace our false beliefs with true ones and to live by them. This requires us to love ourselves enough to replace the lies such as I am unworthy with the truth I am worthy. The featured mother supports you in centering yourself within the magnificent light of your spirit self. She encourages you to walk your path to the pace and the rhythm of your own beat and to turn every obstacle into a way forward. This card suggests a time of increasing awareness by identifying what is actually taking place for you in the present moment. Your refined clarity and focus will begin to change. It. It is up to you to continue this process of awakening to your true self and potential by questioning, reflecting upon, and actively dissolving whatever misbeliefs are blocking you from your power. Like the featured mother, walk only at your own pace and according to your inner knowing. Step by step, you will incrementally see what needs to be tended to next and how you can go about it. Journaling is a useful tool and most loyal and powerful ally for this kind of work. Talking through what comes up in your journaling with someone safe and appropriately informed can be of incredible relief too. And the mother's message is false beliefs create darkness in areas where the mind requires light the most. Hold every question in the illuminating space of your heart. Accept the answer that shines through, even when it is contrary to what you want to be. The heart, like the owl, is too wise li- and white ever to lie or mislead. So you could feel like somebody is manipulating you or something like that, and you're refusing to see that. Okay, Cancer, you're definitely refusing to see that. You need to open up your eyes and just be real with yourself, okay? And then we got the voice card, which is 30. Yeah, 30. Okay, it says family culture and society can often demand silence and invisibility. Sometimes early in life, silence and invisibility are even the necessary means for survival. However, at this point in our lives, we need to release our light from the shadows and shine our uniqueness into the world. Initially, the very thought of expressing ourselves may stir up fears of being criticized, rejected, or abandoned. Nonetheless, it is always up to us whether such fears stop us or we persist alongside them until they dissipate. To withhold our unique gifts results in trapped energy that turns negative and is potentially toxic to our health and well-being. So y'all might be in a toxic relationship right now. And it don't even have to be a relationship. It could be family, it could be friends, it could be work, it could be anything, okay? Allowing our spirit self to sing nourishes and expands us. Our wings mend by expressing our voice. Flight is possible when we express ourselves in ways that others can truly know and connect with us. The guardian assures you that living according to your spirit self's voice will not betray you. It is you and has your back, often in ways that are not immediately obvious. Nonetheless, hindsight will also reveal that being true to yourself is the way of fulfilling the love, security, and completeness that you seek. It is a time of tuning into your voice for your heart's center. It may involve tuning out any unsupportive external forces. Much joy can be held in exploring every medium or form that inspires you. Allow your body, thoughts, and heart to breathe in tune with your spirit selves beat and vitality so miracles and blessings can reach you. You are the only person who can proceed to make you invisible or silent. Once you accept yourself, no one and nothing can have the limiting effects of judgment, criticism, or rejection. It is always up to you to let no doubt or fear have the power to bury you in the muting shadows. Remember that every perceived rejection, setback, or failure is a lesson, forming your pathway to the door that opens. Only you can stop you from walking through. And the Guardian's message for you guys is your difference is your blessing and responsibility to share. So you guys need to open your mouth and say something in this relationship. If it's not benefiting you or whatever, then you need to let it go. Okay? Stop lying to yourselves about this, all right? So we about to hold on. We gonna get some messages from the Seasons of the Witch. The first card will be the problem. The second card will be the solution. And the third card will be the advice, okay? So let's see what's going on. Okay. Assistant Spirit, guys. You know one card for what the problem is when it comes to this Cancer. Like, why are they not voicing themselves and why do they have these false beliefs? Alright. Give me one card. What is the problem here for Cancer Spirit? Give me one card. What is the problem? problem that they are facing. Ooh, thank you. Okay, so we got graveyard. We got graveyard. And it says, there is a song that bellows in the peace of knowing no end and acknowledging the crossroads of eternity. All right, so maybe there needs to be an ending to something. We're going to put this card right here, all right? So that's the problem. Okay. Give me one card for the solution. Give me one card for the solution. Give me one card for the solution, please. Okay, thank you. Elders. Got the Elders card. And it says, birth from seed within the belly of the moon. They are the wise felt touches over our hearts and felt deep within the marrow of our spirit. And we'll get into these cards and read what each one is. All right. What's the advice? Give me one card for advice for Cancer. Give me one card for advice for Cancer. What's the advice here? What's the advice for Cancer in this situation? Thank you. Voices. Okay, so we got voices. And it says, with a tug at the gut, feel them romance your very breath. Listen to the gentle flickering within your eyes, for this is where they guide. All right. So let's see. So for the problem, we got graveyard. Give me 1 second, y'all. We got graveyard. Okay. So the key words here is peace and acknowledgement. It said, many see a graveyard as a symbol of morality. It collects the tears of mourners whose loved ones have been laid to rest. Its stillness is an ominous song that creeps upon the spine, leaving us to ponder who death will come for next. But a graveyard is a place of serenity where souls can find peace and stillness beyond the harsh realities of living. There is no longer the need to struggle against what is. It is a place of surrender. There are those who fear the graveyard, for it has long been the home of wandering spirits who cannot find peace. Those who have not transitioned to eternity, forced to live a half-life, neither dead nor alive. Souls who are faced with taking responsibility for a life not lived to the full, focused on things that didn't matter and holding on to resentment. The graveyard card will help you to find peace within where you are. There are times when we will be faced with difficult situations that are beyond your control. Those are the times that we must surrender to our current place. There's no use in fighting a battle you've already lost. Take control over the one thing you can change, yourself. The situation you're inquiring about is no longer in your hands. The powers that be have taken over. Often we are faced with a challenging ending that is necessary to facilitate a bright new beginning. Okay, so right now the problem is y'all are trying to find peace. Okay, and if you want to find peace, then you need to voice yourself and be honest with yourself and see through the illusions, okay? So there needs to be an ending to this situation because there's you have a new beginning coming in, okay? So the solution here is we got the Elders card. And with the Elders card, it says compassion and wisdom. It says elders are wise. They are the ones who lived and experienced more ups and downs, twists and turns than the rest of us. Elders were the storytellers and keepers of knowledge. They were the ones we sought when in turmoil and who would hold us as we wept for the unfairness life can bring. They had compassion for us, but also gave sage advice drawn from their decades of experience. Today, many elders are seen as a burden instead of cherished loved ones who deserve the right to be supported and cared for in their old age. Many elders have not been given the space to share the wise words of their traditions because our modern world moves too fast for their slow wisdom. Yet, there are those among us, particularly witches, who still see the wisdom in their old ways. If you hold the Elder's card, it is to remind you to have compassion for others and to never disregard someone's wisdom or experience. A Zen saying tells us you should sit in meditation for 20 minutes a day unless you're too busy. Then you should sit for 1 hour. This knowledge can be applied to wisdom as well. Often the thing you need most when life is moving so fast is to slow down and see what you've been missing, or in this case, who you've been missing. This card is a call to meet with your elders to see if they have wisdom to share about your ancestors that can help you on your path. So, you need to, maybe there is someone that you are missing. Maybe this person passed away and they could be like an older grandparent, maybe, and you're missing this person. And maybe this is the person that you used to go to for advice. Okay, so Spirit is saying that you need to take time out to meditate, and maybe the person that you are missing who has passed away, they'll come to you and give you answers so that you can have some type of peace when it comes to this situation. Okay, and maybe this person that has passed away has been trying to reach out to you and give you some type of advice, but you have been missing the signs. Okay, so the advice for you is, we got voices. Voices. Okay, let's see what the keywords are. Encouragement and inner knowing. Okay. Voices surround us, but we have to listen carefully. Okay, so that's why Spirit said that you need to sit and meditate for like 20 minutes a day, because, like I said, somebody who has passed away has been trying to reach you and tell you something, but you haven't been paying attention. Okay, Cancer? It says the powers speak to us in so many different ways, encouraging us as we travel along our path. There is a voice that can be found in the plants, animals, colors, shapes, winds, and rains. There are clues offering us guidance and encouragement as we make our way back to the true self. Spirit speaks to us in simple signs, faint sounds, and subtle clues. Our wise ancestors knew this. They knew everything has something to say for those who know how to listen. Not just with their ears, but with their entire body, mind, and soul. So like I said, that's why you need to take time out to listen so you can really concentrate and see what message is being brought to you. This card has come to you as a reminder to listen to the guidance offered by Spirit through your environment. One of the best ways to connect is to go out in nature, ask a question to the wind, and listen for an answer. Perhaps a plant suddenly moves nearby or something floats on the wind just in front of your face. These are all signs from Spirit to you. So these could be signs from your passed over loved one. You know, you need to go outside, whatever is on your mind. If you need some guidance or whatever, go outside, ask a question. And I know it's cold right now, but maybe you'll receive your answer. It says, ask your question and wait for the powers that be to answer. Be open-minded about the ways an answer can appear. Look for synchronicities or consistent signs that come together to tell a story. Something is a sign for you. Something is a sign if you feel a connection to it, no matter how silly it seems. Trust in your ability to receive the language of Spirit. The powers that be will see this and will offer you more. Okay, so I hope this reached somebody and it helped them. If it did, like, share, comment, subscribe. Thank you guys for being here, and I will see y'all in the next reading.